just got set up. This is the first day of our second firearm season in Illinois. I have a cut bean field is my situation. Cut bean field. I came in, threw out a bunch of wheat seed, finally got rain in October, and it did come up, some of it. So I do have a little bit of green that's growing, and I can tell that they've eaten it down. The last time I hunted in my blind, which is about 70 yards from me, I had several does come out and come past me. I never have gotten very many pictures of nice bucks in the field yet. If they see a doe out there, I'm just hoping that they do come out into the field. There's 3 bucks that are still alive that I know that are alive after the first firearm season. One's a 9-pointer, which I'm pretty sure he's 3 years old. He's just a little over 130, 135 in that area. The other one is an 8-pointer. He's got one really nice 4-point side, and the other side is just kind of odd. And I'm not sure if it was due to the drought or if he may have gotten sick for a couple weeks and it slowed down his growth. I'm not really sure, but anyway, he's really nice. I believe that he's 4 years old. If he's the deer that I think he is, I'm pretty sure he is 4 years old. And then I have a 10-pointer that I think is a new deer. I had a real nice 10-pointer here early that had longer brow tines. This deer has one brow tine broken, and the other one looks like it's about 3 or 3.5 inches. So I think that it's a different buck. They could be brothers. I don't know. They look so much alike. It's difficult to tell them apart unless I see the brow tines. So we're going to sit here this evening on the cut bean field with the wheat and see what comes out, and just keep our fingers crossed that the deer are moving this evening. Those turkeys are enjoying being out in the sun. I don't know what they're nibbling on, but they're picking up something off of the ground. It's probably my old wheat seed. I remember I could still see some of it. Most of it's popped up and green. Oh, there's a deer out in the field right now. That's something that's pretty cool. I don't usually see bald eagles when I go hunting. He's sitting right above where all the turkeys went into the woods. So I'm not sure if he's looking for an easy meal or if he's just sitting there in the sun. I just saw a really nice buck across the creek. There's a doe standing over there, so I'm assuming that he's waiting there for her and checking her out. She looks like she's going to come across the creek. I'm really hoping that he comes across and comes out into the field too, so I can get a look at him. I really couldn't tell how big he is, but he looks pretty nice, at least through the trees. He was kind of running, I guess, to kind of keep her corralled right there, maybe.
Yeah.
That was a pretty interesting hunt. I really didn't know if I was going to get a chance at him before it got dark or not. The doe was in heat and she was kept running around in the woods, wouldn't come out into the field, but all these other deer were coming out into the field, so I was like, I know he's probably going to come out eventually. And he did. He came out and gave me a good shot. I guess I did hit him pretty well because he went, I don't know, maybe 50 yards, and he's fallen right there beside the creek. So what a year. That's my second buck for the year. This is pretty awesome. This buck puts an end to my Illinois season for 2022. I'm officially tagged out. He's I believe he's a 4-year-old 9-pointer, and I don't think that I have history with him from last year. I don't know for sure. I'll have to go back and look at trail camera pictures. But I shot a nice 9-pointer earlier this year with my bow, and I've had so many trail camera pictures. This is probably the most dominant buck on my trail camera pictures. I don't know how many I've got of him, but he's very, very active. But everything was at night. I think I have one time that I have a daytime picture. So this buck was pretty nocturnal, just like the other ones are. I have extremely few. I bet I have less than a half a dozen daylight pictures of any of the bucks out here that are mature. And it's an odd thing this year to have them that way, because usually I'll have some and I'll have daytime pictures, but I don't know what happened this year, but they are completely nocturnal. I was fortunate in that there was a hot doe. Either she had come into heat or she was just finishing, and he followed her out into the field. I saw him across the creek, and he was probably 225, 230 yards. And I was like, I know they're going to come out here, and more does came out into the field, which was a big benefit to me. I was hoping he would lose track and see, of the doe he was following and just come out there and start checking them again. But it worked out anyway. He ended up following that hot doe out into the field, and I stopped him and took a shot. So I'm officially tagged out in Illinois, and thanks for watching us at Midwest Whitetails Chasing November, the Heartland Show.